Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Human Revolution.
Begin countdown.
Code 000. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.
Space.
No, not exactly. It's
Low Earth orbit.
right. I can't remember where the cutoff point is. In Kerbal Space Program.
Electrodynamic launch sequence commencing.
So why are we taking the Leo and not Malik's?
It is incredibly fast.
Okay. I was listening to a lot of stories about the Concorde recently. There was a book published.
And that's kind of nice.
Wow. But it was one of those things where it wasn't low Earth orbit, but it was definitely like high altitude flying, and it was supersonic, and it was highly inefficient fuel wise, and there were a lot of problems with it, but it was such a cool plane. And they talked about how like you could arrive somewhere before you left because of how time zones work.
Oh, yeah.
And that was just normal, and it was like such a cool plane. And I'm like, I can't argue with the fact that it was a cool plane. They stopped having Concorde flights not that long ago, but there are a lot of Concorde fans still out there because it was just like a really interesting piece of technology.
I feel like that was unnecessary. I feel like that was an unnecessary touch to that scene.
What?
Shoot failure.
Oh, yeah.
Because he still gets here and he's fine, so it's like...
What's the point of that? To make you nervous?
Yeah, like, I mean, how did I even get up here?
Jensen.
Climbing?
Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Pancetta, Pritchard. Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive.
Ooh.
And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
So, we are in the cold zone. Right? Out in the middle of one of the colder oceans.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. No, no.
Not that cold. Not that one. No ocean there.
Every time we go to a cold environment, my brain plays that song.
It's a little hard to tell from here. You can see it slowly beginning its curvature. This is a massive ring. It's I think we'll be able to see it on the interior of the facility. Hold on, let me huff it over there. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and at least engage the sprinting stuff because I'm going to be doing a lot of sprinting soon.
Yeah.
Extra sprint, and then where's the sprint speed? Sprint enhancement, yes, because I'm probably going to be doing a lot of running because everybody around here is bonkers.
Bonkers?
Yeah, so now I run faster and I can run much further. Finally, Jensen has gotten over that smoker's lung.
Yeah.
So you can see a little bit. It's kind of out of sight.
Yeah,
but
go. I can see a little bit how that's curving.
Yeah, so it's a massive ring. And it is a rim for a borehole.
Oh, this is that thing that they were putting all the bodies in.
No. That's not this. It's the thing, the technique, the device. It seems
climate
ridiculous.
Control device.
Yeah, it's the planet-wide air conditioner.
Yeah, we're installing vents in the Earth's core. You're what?
No. That's not. Like, that's the weird thing. I don't quite understand it because it's described in a few different places, like in logs.
Yeah.
Can I jump up on this to get a better look at it? No?
No.
Okay. I think that the exterior is cycling water, seawater, and seeding it with iron?
So that it traps...
regulates energy on a oceanic scale. It converts the surrounding ocean into a tool to combat catastrophic climate change.
Okay.
From what I understand, from what I have gathered.
That's not one I've heard. I've heard a lot of interesting...
Ah, yes, please.
...solutions. Everything from, like, you know, just planting a bunch of trees to, like, covering the poles with a bunch of little sun-reflecting balls, you know?
Well, the thing about it...
And this isn't one that I've heard of.
The thing that I don't quite understand is, like, it makes me think that I'm misremembering and that the center of this place is not actually like a hole where they've displaced all of the water, you know?
Yeah.
But I think that that's what they've done, and I cannot recall what the explanation is. Is this real life?
Like, if you needed to cool the atmosphere, or just regulate the atmosphere, because it's not about heating and cooling exactly, it's about craziness.
Please define.
Also,
I really like that transition. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Like the winter wind sweeping in and then just sort of fading out.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, now it's on fire. Oh, and electric. Boy, we got habitat for all the Pokemans here. Look at that.
No, rock types would be miserable out here.
What I'm trying to explain is that weather patterns that we're comfortable with, because they've always been that way, are more extremified as the general temperature goes up. So it's not enough to just cool the place down. You have to... Why? I thought you just put your, like, rubber pants on.
Yeah, but it seems like there was a mine or something exploded incidentally. Oh, no, there's a mine. There's an EMP mine on the wall.
Ah, and you just walked past one.
I got it.
Okay. This makes sense now. Anyways, it's...
In my defense, it was blue on blue.
When it's already gotten as bad as I assume it is, since they're trying to enact some crazy plan that involves this giant rig, it's not enough to just cool stuff down again. You have to regulate things. Right,
and that's supposed to be part of the purpose of this facility.
Yeah, I don't understand how it works.
I'm probably... No, hold on. Let me rephrase and be very direct. I am not giving a complete explanation, even of what is available in-game. It almost definitely makes enough sense if you sit down and read it all consecutively. That just has not been afforded to me in this playthrough, right? Okay. I could probably dig through my logs right now. I'm not going to, but yeah. I could probably dig through them right now, and because, like, Jensen saves a copy of all of the emails and stuff that he picks up. You know?
Okay, so do you think that it is safe to call this the Atmo Fixing Facility?
I mean, it has a name. You could just call it Pancetta.
Pancetta?
Yeah.
Is that how they're pronouncing it and not Panacea?
They're not. They are similar words, but they're I'm pretty sure it's Pancetta. That's the name of the continents of Earth before they drifted apart due to tectonic.
Pangea?
That's Pangea, isn't it?
Yeah. A panacea is a cure for all things. Pangea is the place that the Earth was. And then Pancetta sounds like something that you make...
Here's the word. Pancetta.
Oh, that's how I'd pronounce it. Pancetta sounds like something that you make with pancetta that has pasta.
Because it's not, pancetta, panacea. They might be derivatives of the same word.
Probably, because...
Like, interpreted differently.
Pancetta is Italian for belly, which is a type of bacon. So...
It's
that when we're making
logically,
bacon.
if you really stop and think about it.
I mean, a panacea... I love all of these related words right now. But when you pronounce it pancetta, it makes me think of pancetta, which is used in a lot of pasta dishes.
Ho, ho, ho.
So
No.
that doesn't seem to be it. But I saw it with my eyes, and it's definitely pancetta.
Yeah.
Which it means belly, right? Pancha? Pancetta?
I was so distracted trying to navigate this space that I even right now, I'm distracted by like how this is just the heavy weapons room closet.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, hey, you want a heavy rifle? No? You want a grenade launcher? No? I mean, we got them.
I got a bunch of barrels too, if you want those.
I still cannot remember the actual. You said it to me. The Earth that was.
Pangea.
Pangea. Thank you. Okay.
Panacea makes the most
Pangea
sense.
is weird to me, just because we're just gonna chill here because I'm immune to the electricity.
Yeah.
Why isn't it like Pangaea?
Oh, I don't know. But I know how it's spelled. It might be pronounced a little differently. But Bill Nye calls it Pangea.
But I'm just wondering why. How are those words? How are those terms interconnected?
Well,
No, not the pan part. The G part.
I don't know. Don't know where that came from.
Arctic geoengineering. Yes. Thank you, game. See, really what we're doing is we're just playing the tiniest part of someone playing Alpha Centauri.
Yeah, we are. Gosh, that's funny to think about. Like somebody... You know, it would be cool to have a game that you could zoom into that far.
You know?
And zoom out on that far.
People have tried that at various points. It is a compelling idea that I have never seen executed super well.
Well, it'd be hard for sure. It's like, hey, let's make 18 games and then strap them together and try to make them all, like, conceptually sensical. It's definitely a big...
You know what?
What?
I'm not confident in my ability to climb up there. I'm gonna try to sneak my way back over here.
I think we have some etymology to look up, because this is, like, seriously bugging me.
If you want to look up some of that, you can do it. Let me just resolve this situation. Maybe we'll have a hilarious note to end on as this box careens away from this mine.
I'm gonna do it. And it'll hit you directly in the face. Oh no, that went remarkably well, I would say.
I'm happy with the results. Rent it.
I kind of wish it had hit you in the face.
I kind of wish it had hit me in the face because it's not my face on the line.
Funny, yeah.
It's face by proxy. The face is on loan. I'm fine with it. I'm fine if it gets dinged.
Yeah, you bought the insurance.
You're not insured, you're Jensen?